#1 seed, #1 in the world Graf, #2 seed, #3 in the world Seles. Martina Navratilova certainly would be a factor had she decided to play here, but she bypassed the French. She's working on her hopes of a 9th Wimbledon title. And here's how Monica Seles at 16 continued her winning streak, which has now reached 31 in a row. Piccolini, an Italian, Kaleshi, the Canadian, Meshki, the Soviet, Gildemeister, the last woman who has beaten Seles, Manuela Maleva, and then Jennifer Capriati. She lost 2 sets in the process. In contrast, the #1 in the world, Steffi Graf, as she goes for another Grand Slam title, it would be her 10th, and she is not 21 yet. She'll be 21 next Thursday. Beat the French woman Paradis, Antrac, an American, Cecchini, an Italian, Toziat, the 15th seed, a French lady, Martinez, Conchita Martinez from Spain, and Jana Novotná. Look at the scores. 6-4 Toziat. That's the closest anyone has come to taking a set off Graf. Is that good or bad when you come into the final having won every match so easily?
Well, Steffi's now playing someone a level higher than anyone she's played previous in this tournament, and Monica also hits the ball twice as hard as anyone she's played. But I just think Steffi will get psyched up, rather easily for this match.
Chair umpire is Michel Perrault of France, and he introduces the 2 finalists. It's the 4th Grand Slam. There's Monsieur Perrault, the 4th for Seles, and young Steffi Graf, who's not quite 21. She is in her 24th Grand Slam event. And she has a string of 13 straight finals in Grand Slam events. That's a record. Well, there it is. Steffi Graf, Martina Navratilova with 11 in a row. Little Mo Conley, 7, Margaret Court 6, and Chris Evert 6. And it's interesting, Mo Conley's name, the great American who won the Grand Slam, is there. She won the Grand Slam as a teenager. She died just a couple days after Steffi Graf was born in 1969. Mo Conley was only 34 at the time. And tennis's great friend Ted Tingling, who just died a few weeks ago, often compared Graf to Mo Conley. The bouncy attitude, the almost ruthless manner in which she wants to win points.
Well, aside from the fact that they both won Grand Slams at an early age, their styles are very similar.
Graf to serve as we open the 90 championship. Pretty good opening answer from Seles. Graf has been broken only 6 times in her 6 matches in this tournament.
Monica already taking the initiative, and she is the one that's the more aggressive player.
One corner to the other. Very dark at the moment. Huge cloud overhead.
Well, the conditions are really heavy because the sun's not out, and I think that really will slow down the court. Both these players liking to hit the ball so hard, it'll give them more time to run down a lot of shots.
Whom does that favor more?
They both hit so hard, I don't know who it favors.
So 2 break points for Monica Seles, who starts the way she finished against Capriati 2 days ago. Again, she pins one in that backhand corner, there for Seles, who breaks to open this championship.
Premier jeu. Regagnez vos places rapidement, s'il vous plaît. Asseyez-vous, je vous prie.
Monica Seles, impressively breaking Graf to open the match.
Service, Mademoiselle Seles.
And Seles, well, Graf just broken for the 7th time in 7 matches. Monica with not a big serve, and she's had less success, although she gets 80% of her first serves in.
Monica's serve is really the weak part of her game. I remember Martina Navratilova, after losing to her, said if Monica could develop a better serve, she'd wipe everyone off the court.
She's been broken 16 times in her previous 6 matches.
Most players seem to hit at Graf's backhand all the time. They really want to get that ball. Monica's hitting a lot of balls to her forehand.
Terrific angle by Seles.
Ever since Steffi came back from her thumb injury, she's been missing a lot of her forehands. That's her trademark. That's her best shot. That's what she's known for. But she's been a bit wild the last few months.
Fractured the thumb in that fall while skiing, avoiding a photographer back in early February. Ooh, runs around the backhand and hits the line.
Here she took advantage of Monica's second serve, and that's what she's known for. It's a great forehand.
Avantage, Mademoiselle Graf.
Graf with a chance to break back.
Well, that's her favorite shot off the backhand. It's a two-handed backhand because she's left-handed. She loves hitting that down the line.
What a shot.
Great angles.
right off the court by Graf's forehand.
Avantage, Mademoiselle Seles.
Yeah, like two fighters, they've come out toe-to-toe. Not much sparring around. They've gone right to it.
Jeu, Mademoiselle Seles.
Seles with a 2-love lead.
Most of her winners this match have been down the line. Steffi's expecting the cross court, but as I said before, two-handed on that side is well disguised.
Now, that's the advantage of the two-hand. What's the disadvantage?
Less reach.
Explains in part why you won't see Seles at the net very often.
Well, when you see Monica go for a one-handed forehand, you know she's really stretching.
Just long.
It'll be interesting to see if Steffi does try to get her into the net. That is another weakness that Monica has. Steffi has a good drop shot. She should try that a little bit, or any short angle shot.
Players like Steffi Graf, is she close to anyone?
Steffi really isolates herself from the other players. She's very friendly. She's very nice, but she tends to want to be by herself. Not very approachable.
It's wide. 15-30. How about Monica?
Monica's a lot more approachable. She's friendly. She's young. She's having fun with this tennis, with her success.
Well done. See that extremely high service toss of Graf.
She really gets a lot of kick off that serve.
Return winner. And another break point for Seles. Oh, she returns well. A wonderful defensive lob to get her back in the point, and Seles has broken Steffi Graf 2 consecutive times and leads 3-love.
Mademoiselle Seles mène par 3 jeux à 0.
It's Chris Everett and Bud Collins, and his eyebrows are raised with the
I'm with Carol Seles, Dick. And Papa Seles, are you surprised at this start?
Reprise.
I am very happy. Monica very good play. Steffi good play. Monica and good tactic. I am very happy. Ali, my think and so difficult and match and my think and my personal think and Steffi winner and 2 matches. Big experience, so good player. Long
Good
time.
experience for Steffi.
So Steffi, yes. Monica maybe and good play, maybe in close match.
Well, maybe.
Yes.
Dobre strecha. We'll talk to you again.
Thank you
Hvala,
very much.
hvala.
Hvala.
couldn't quite pick out all of that. It sounded
No.
as if he thought Graf would still win.
I couldn't figure it out.
Carol and his wife Esther are both Hungarian, although they settled in Yugoslavia, where Monica was born and raised, and at age 12 she went to Florida to the Nick Bollettieri Academy in Bradenton.
Deuxième service.
You see Graf eager to get to that forehand. It's long to love 30, Bud.
I think you did have the right interpretation. Carol Seles is trying to be very fair. He says that his daughter has to have a very good day and Graf have a bad day. And if you will notice during the match, he applauds Graf's every point. He's very fair.
Points with it.
That's good strategy by Steffi. She's going to need to do that a lot more. This is a good shot of hers, a backhand, well-disguised drop shot.
At love, Steffi Graf breaks Seles, and the dominant player in the game of tennis for the last 4 years has her first game.
And there's that big forehand. Steffi's really going to try to mix up her shots a little more and go for that forehand.
Well, she's going to have a lot of time to think about it, because here comes the rain shower that we expected and has been a part of the environment here in Paris the last 3 or 4 days. So it'll be an off and on Saturday afternoon for Steffi Graf and Monica Seles. Both have had their on moments. Seles 2-1 in terms of break points and has a 3-1 lead. We'll continue our coverage of the French Open Championship in just a moment. Center court, Bud Collins is with Pavel Slozil, the coach.
Pavel Slozil, the coach of Steffi Graf. And Pavel, what's gone wrong so far?
So far, I think that Monica started the match very well. Yeah, she decided to receive the first game. She went for a shot. It's, I think, very positive from her side that you know, she went on the court and tried to go for the shots. And she's good enough these days to really make winners even against Steffi. What has surprised me, of course, that it's her first Grand Slam final, and she went for the shots right away, and everything worked for her well in the beginning.
What have you told Steffi during the break?
Yeah, she didn't hit the ball not bad, yeah, but she has to really come more to the net. I said before the match, you know, she was so successful against Novotna. Of course, Novotna is not Seles, and so. But if you get Monica on, you know, on the baseline, or when she has to defend herself, I would say then Steffi has a chance, you know. So she has to go for shots earlier than Monica and try to come to the net, even on this slow clay here.
Try to come to the net. Thank you, Pavel, and good luck.
Thanks, Bud. And Pavel Slozil, a former fine doubles player, Czechoslovakian Davis Cupper. Graf, as we resume the match, 1-3. In case you're just joining us, we've survived another Parisian rain delay. Graf has not survived the return of service to Seles. She was broken her first 2 service games, then she broke back in the 4th game and is now serving at 1-3.
Well, Monica definitely had the momentum before they stopped for the rain delay, and the question is, can she get it back?
Right on the line, 30 all.
the tournament.
And with it, a break point.
Steffi going for the drop shot tactic again, which is a smart move, but it wasn't good enough. And Monica put this overhead away for a winner.
Graf in danger of losing her serve 3 straight times. Monica Seles. Boy, that's news in itself. The greatest player in women's tennis currently, Steffi Graf, broken 3 straight times.
Mademoiselle Seles mène par 4 jeux à 1.
Steffi Graf, first 6 matches here at the French, broken only 6 times. 3 broken all 3 times as her father Peter looks on. Had only 1 hold of service in this first set. Seles in the second game. And even then she had to survive a break point.
Well, that's what her coach, Pavel, told her to do. Try to get into the net, take advantage of those short balls or mid-court balls. She hit a great forehand and it really set up this volley. She didn't have to hit a great volley.
Caught the top of the net. Seles, after holding a serve in the second game, her last 2 service games, she's not won a point. She was broken at love, and she's down love 40 this time. Another service break, and for 2 consecutive times, Seles not winning a point on her serve. Pavel Slozil, often a doubles partner with Tomáš Schmidt, Czechoslovakia.
Steffi really looking to try to get into the net. She has more variety in her game than Monica does, and she really should start using it.
Well, she really hasn't had to use her net game because she's able to beat everyone from the baseline.
This is the first player she's played that can really match her ground strokes. Both these players using the whole court, hitting within an inch or 2 of the line on every point.
So that ends a string of 10 straight points lost by the server. 15-30. Graf serving 2-4, opening set. First ace of the match.
That's what Steffi would like to see more of, but unfortunately for her serve, this court really slows down the serve, and it becomes less of a weapon.
Caught the line. Skidded. Game point to go 3-4. It does appear that Graf is having trouble reading that.
Well,
shot.
Monica took her by surprise, hit behind her. And once again, Steffi is expecting a lot of cross-court play, and she's getting a lot of down-the-line shots.
Break point for Monica Seles.
Beautiful volley by Steffi. She took a chance. That was a big point. She was down and out, and that was a very risky move, but she hit a beautiful cross-court backhand volley.
Nope, it's wide. Game point for Graf. It is a terrific time for women's tennis, isn't it?
It's a great time. I mean, you have 4 or 5 big-name players right now, and you haven't seen that in about 15 years.
These two and Capriati coming to the scene with
And Martina still in there, and
Sabatini.
Sanchez. Well, this approach shot by Steffi just wasn't good enough, and Monica really got a good angle on that. Beautiful.
Well, the big serve set up that winner.
Avantage, Mademoiselle Graf.
This is the longest game of the match. Graf has knocked away 1 break point. Boy, she has hit the line several times during that service game. She holds. We return. Seles will be serving 4-3.
Mademoiselle Seles mène par 4-3.
How good has Steffi Graf been? Since the start of '87, we're talking about 3.5 years, she's played 273 times. 273 and lost 8. Sabatini 3 times, Navratilova twice. Those were back in '87. Shriver once, Sanchez Vicario here in Paris once, Seles once. Well, after '87, Navratilova, you had to have a name that started with S to beat her. So the rest of the alphabet, she is completely shut out.
Well, she's brilliant, but she's also consistent.
Well, 8 times in 3.5 years.
Very rarely has a bad day on the tennis courts.
So Seles was held only once. That was a tough play for Graf because she couldn't let the ball go. It was going to be close to the line, and it was a tough volley.
Once again, her approach shot really wasn't that good of an approach shot, and you have to almost hit the lines against Monica if you want to win the point.
That one just misses the baseline. 30 love. From Brühl, West Germany, near Heidelberg. Always looking to get a forehand return.
Runs around her backhand all the time, and Monica is one of the few players that's she's penetrating her forehand. She's hitting so many balls there. That shows confidence.
And Love, Seles holds and takes a 5-3 lead. And that is the first time that Graf has allowed 5 games in a set in this French championship. 6-4, the best against her in the previous 6 matches. Now serving to save or stay in this first set.
Here again, Steffi hits this forehand so well. Just Monica's nowhere near the ball.
Terrific return of service just to stay in the point for Seles. 30 love. As we watch Graf, and I hope you can help me understand, how can she leap into that forehand and hit it so well, so accurately, so hard?
She has great hands. She can hit the ball behind her, and she also, if you notice her footwork, you know, she really moves so well and gets into position perfectly. Another winner by Monica down the line.
Pouncing on that short ball.
That was a great shot because that was a very low shot, and those balls are not easy to get when they're underneath the net. But she had enough topspin that it brought it in.
Seles sees Graf hold. It's 5-4, and Monica Seles will be serving for the set. automatically go to Bud Collins.
It's exciting to sit down here because I'm above Peter Graf and to one side of Carol Seles, the two men who created these players and have coached them. And with each point, you can hear a yell of encouragement from one side or the other, groans, and it's a wonderful place to sit.
Parental stereo for Collins. On the line.
Once again, Steffi really using her backhand to her benefit. If she won this match, it would be the first time it was won by her backhand. Monica knowing she had a great opportunity. She had the whole court.
Now love 30 at 5-4.
Steffi questioning the call. The umpire reaffirmed it.
15-30. Two break points for Graf to go 5-all. Well, Graf played that game brilliantly, hitting lines, saving tough shots, and it's 5-all.
Well, let's take a look at Monica's overhead. Look at her footwork. She looks a bit awkward. Really didn't turn her shoulders and just did not hit it right. Wrong technique.
So the world's #1 Steffi Graf climbing up the hill, the mountain in this first set. She's finally gotten to 5-all. After a 3-love Seles start and 3 straight service breaks against Graf.
Steffi showing us a lot of finesse, mixing up her shots a lot better than she did the first few games.
And a series of sliced backhands from Graf to 30-love.
Steffi playing very smart. She's playing the waiting game. She's just getting her shots back and waiting for the opening.
Boy, every shot around the line from Graf. Winner of the Golden Grand Slam in '88. Third woman to win the Grand Slam and then added the gold medal in Seoul.
court. Short, long. I thought that was the end of the point. Monica's retrieving these balls so well. That would have taken a lot out of both players.
Superb. 40-15 to go. 6-5. Another line. The chair umpire, Michelle Perrault, asking the lines person to check the mark. Now she says it's out. And here comes Michelle. He says it's good. Game to Graf. She leads 6-5.
Mademoiselle Graf mène par 6 jeux à 5. Reprise.
So for the first time in the match, Monica Seles sees Graf's numbers bigger than hers. It's 5-6.
Great tactics by Steffi Graf, forcing Seles to come into the net. Monica does not like to come into the net.
And Steffi Graf has turned it up a notch. She's lost only 3 points in the last 3 games plus, winning 13 of the last 16 points. Everything's deep from Graf. A rare unforced from the champion as light drizzle begins again. You see the rustle in the crowd.
Silence, s'il vous plaît.
Once again, Monica is winning this point. Very tentatively going up there, very timid, doesn't like, she won't commit herself, but finally she hit behind Steffi to win the point.
A point from 6-all.
Steffi's return really with no depth, and Monica hit a winner.
+4 for Graf. It's been championship caliber stuff.
Monica didn't even move for that shot. I don't know if she was just too tired or she didn't anticipate it was going there.
Premier service.
Big game for Monica.
Point from a tiebreak.
Mademoiselle Seles.
An absolutely appropriate punctuation mark to an opening set. 6-all. Terrific tennis. And now a tiebreak.
6 jeux partout. Première manche. Jeu décisif.
First
Au
to
service,
7 by 2
Mademoiselle
points, and Steffi Graf will lead it off.
Silence, je vous prie.
Oh.
1-0, Mademoiselle Graf.
Mini break for Steffi Graf.
And another liner.
Peu de silence, s'il vous plaît.
Some of the fans not agreeing with the call. Well, the tiebreak truly favors the better server. And Graf jumps into the lead 3 points to 0.
And I think the tiebreak also favors the experienced player. Steffi's been in this position, I think, more times than Monica.
Premier service.
Poor love. Graf doesn't allow herself to get in this position very often. The entire year of 90, she's had only 2 other tie breaks, and she's 1-1. Seles is 3-0 on the year.
Mademoiselle Graf.
Monica's come up with some unforced errors this tiebreak. A little over anxious.
5-1, Mademoiselle Graf.
They'll change ends with Graf leading 5-1. Monica doesn't realize at 6 points she changed. Heavy into her own thoughts, down 2 mini breaks. No matter what she does here, Graf will be serving for the set. Things a bit lighter in the Graf camp.
Mademoiselle Graf.
(5-2). Graf with her 2 serves can lock up this first set.
Mademoiselle Graf.
One mini break taken back. It's 6-3.
6-3.
What a shot to
Mademoiselle
try. A set point against her.
Graf. 6-4. Mademoiselle Graf.
2 set points erased,
Et silence.
but 2 more for Graf.
Mademoiselle
Boy, are
Graf.
they glad they had a ticket for this championship at Roland Garros, and we're pleased you've joined us on NBC. Don't forget tomorrow the men's final live beginning at 9 Eastern time. Andre Agassi, number 3 seed against Andres Gomez, number 4. Double fault to 6-all.
Change sides again. Monica doesn't know to change sides again.
Graf wanted the chair umpire to check the line. You can hear the derisive whistles of the fans. But what a effort by Seles from 6-2 down to draw even at 6-all in this tiebreak.
Silence, merci.
Second service point for Graf. Long and 5 straight points won by Seles.
Mademoiselle Seles.
Very uncharacteristic of Steffi Graf, the #1 player in the world.
She lost the first set tiebreaker 8-6, remember, in last year's French Open final to Rancha Sanchez Vicario, and that led to her doom. Four set points erased and 6 consecutive points for Monica Seles. She takes the tiebreak
Jeu et
8-6.
première manche. Mademoiselle Seles, 7 jeux à 6. Reprise. Un peu de silence, s'il vous plaît.
Opens the second set. It's wide. Just missed the line. There's a wonderful expression the umpire uses when he wants the players to continue play. He calls out reprise. And when he said that at the start of the set, It's wide.
15-1.
It certainly seemed appropriate, just as you read reprise in a great musical, you hear it again. It was music to the ears of the French fans. Reprise. Let's hope this high level of play continues.
It's been a seesaw match, you know. Monica started out with momentum, then it was transferred to Steffi, and I don't know how Monica got herself out of that danger zone.
On the line.
30-15.
Well, deja vu for Graf, who lost that 8-6 tiebreaker to Rancha Sanchez Vicario last year. The umpire will not ask the lines lady to come out and check the line.
And Steffi not circling a mark, so it wasn't obviously out to her.
30-15.
Big game for both players. It's important for Monica to hold on to her lead. And it's important for Steffi to break her jinx.
And reestablish herself. That was a tough ball for Graf. It skidded right off the service line and hugged the clay.
That's how you can tell when the ball hits the line here. You get a bad bounce. Bad bounce.
Nice work down there, fellas. Andy Rosenberg, our director, and John Filippoli, our producer.
Jeu, Mademoiselle
Seles
Seles,
holds
premier
to
jeu,
open the second
deuxième
set
manche.
after a dramatic tie-break comeback to win the first.
Carol Seles, Papa, 4 set points and a tiebreaker against Graf. Did you think she could win that tiebreaker?
No, and to absolutely and Monica and lose, and to no way, and to
No
I
way to
think
win.
to no way, and to maybe Monica lucky, maybe in future good tennis player. I not understand.
Well, right now her future looks pretty good. Can she win this match?
Oh, and so I don't know. I tell you, and who win? Monica and Steffi. Your opinion?
Well, I
who
think
win
you
it?
got a good shot, but let's watch and see.
No,
Dobre
no,
Specha.
It sounds as if the former Yugoslavian triple jump champion doesn't want to go jinx his daughter.
15-0.
I like the line. Maybe in the future she'd be a good player.
I think he's right.
Well, Monica's really stretching for the ball, and she's in trouble when she uses that one-handed forehand.
I'm going to ask you again, Chris Everett, because you're tremendous talent. Explain to me again how she can hit that forehand right off her right hip, backing off, and still drill it as hard as she does. All hands, all wrist? What is it?
It's just the timing, and she's just done it her whole life. And it's very unorthodox, and I wouldn't advise going out and teaching your kids to hit
It'd
a
be
forehand like
dangerous to
that.
their future, couldn't it? As a tennis player.
Once again, the return to serve. She's won a lot of points, especially off Steffi's second serve.
15-40.
Two breakers for Seles to take the lead in the second, just as she jumped in front early in the match in that first set. And Graf dug back in, played great tennis to rally to 6-5, and had a 5-0 lead in the tiebreak, and 6-2 serving for the set, and couldn't hold it. Thoughtful point again by Monica Seles.
This time Monica hit a drop shot. They're both vulnerable at the net. There's no question about it, especially on the clay. You know, Dick, it's one thing to overpower Steffi like a Martina Navratilova when she serves and volleys, but it's another thing to outplay her at her own game, and that's exactly what Monica's doing.
First double fault for Seles. Oh, that was a dangerous approach. Got away with it.
Yes, it didn't have a lot of depth, but she's putting pressure on Monica by coming in. I think it's a good sign. I think you're going to see different tactics here from Steffi. More drop shots, more approach shots, trying to come in.
Free point there for Seles, 15-30. Other than Martina Navratilova, is there a better conditioned athlete in women's tennis than Graf? She's right up there, isn't she?
No, I don't believe so. Both those players are the best.
So, with that in mind, should Graf get Seles into a third set, it would seem to be to her advantage.
It would be to Graf's advantage, especially because Monica's had some tough matches these 2 weeks.
What an angle. That ball was out of play all the way till it hit the court.
30-40.
Also, Monica, she's 5'9", but she weighs about 118 pounds. She's so slight.
Graf stopping to have a little thought to herself, a little clubhouse meeting. 2 chances to break. Lost.
Avantage, Mademoiselle Seles.
Well, for those of you a few weeks ago read the results in Berlin of Steffi Graf being beaten 6-4 and 6-3 by Seles and wondering how she did it, well, here's the evidence. Monica Seles belongs on this championship court with Graf #1.
These are definitely the top 2 clay quarters in the world.
Game to Seles, just as she did in the first set. Jumps to an early 3-love lead.
Mademoiselle Seles mène par 3-0.
Here is something that is really interesting, I think. The last time Monica Seles lost, before she started her 31-match winning streak, nobody cared. You know why? It was the Boca Raton tournament that Jennifer Capriati was making her debut in April. And so Seles lost to Laura Gildemeister, and everybody said, oh, she's just a washed-out kid. She lost to Roz Fairbank. She's grown too fast. That's the last we'll hear of her. I don't think anybody even wrote about Seles losing. Now look what she's come out. And she said that was good. Everybody had Capriati to pay attention to. I just got myself together.
All she's done is win 31 in a row since. But 32, boy, just as that's been a magical number in American sports, men who've worn 32 have been great stars. Well, 32 for Monica Seles today would mean a Grand Slam title.
32-0.
But she's up only one break in this second set.
Steffi's not going to give up. She's out there as long as it takes to win.
And this has been an impressive service game for Graf. Another return winner off the second ball. 40-15. And for Graf, her 21st winner, Seles has 20. 3-1, Seles serves. Graf, had she not lost last year in the French, and that was a terrific effort by Arantxa Sanchez Vicario, she would have 9 straight Grand Slam wins. This would be going for 10 in a row. She's got 8 out of the last 9.
This is an interesting match because they're both playing better when they're down. Steffi picking up the pace right now, and she's the one that's playing more aggressively.
Deuxième service.
Champions have that character, don't they? It's long, 15 all.
15-1.
Graf not happy with that call either. That's about as much emotion as you'll see from her. But Collins, as I recall, last year in the semifinals, when it went to a third set, these two women, Seles at 15, wasn't it 3-all in the third?
There was an early break in the third set, and Seles obviously at that time didn't know quite what to do, and Graf did pull herself together. Obviously, she won the match.
Only to lose to Sanchez Vicario in the finals. But Seles surprised everyone how well she stayed with Graf.
Oh.
That baseline battle had around 20 hits. 30 all.
Very expressive. She wanted that point badly.
It is out.
I just had the mark. What was wrong on the line?
I would look at that mark too.
It was a very hesitant call by the lineswoman at the far end. Break point Graf.
Oh!
Graf breaks back. It's 3-2 in the second. Monica Seles up a set.
Mademoiselle Seles mène par 3 jeux à 2.
Second ace for Steffi Graf as she opens this game at 2-3.
Here's Monica forcing Steffi in, and it was such a great approach shot that Steffi just put that overhead away for a winner.
Point from 3 all.
Mademoiselle Graf.
Now Steffi Graf comes back from 3-love down. Second set is even.
3 jeux partout.
Both players trying to use that drop shot because both of their weakness is up at the net. It's good strategy.
Ooh, that ball looked out.
15-1.
Hit both lines, apparently.
Petit lance, s'il vous plaît. 15-30.
Steffi hitting with a lot more depth now.
15-30. Linesperson having trouble croaking out that call. Well, in case you just joined us, Monica Seles took an early lead in the opening set. Graf rallied to 6-5. Seles held into a tie break. Graf jumped out 5-0 and led 6-2. And then the next 6 points to Seles as she won the set. This set, 3-love start for Seles. We're at 3-all, 30-all.
And Dick, this is once again the 7th game of a set when it's 3-all. That 7th game is so important in the minds of the players. Psychologically, if you win that and you're up 4-3, I mean, you only have 2 more games to win the set, and both players are probably thinking of that right now.
So it's not just us hackers that the pros realize 3-3 is important too. Second ball now for Graf. She's digging in. Well, using the best of her double jimmies as Bud Collins turned them, that double grunt. Monica Seles is at 4-3 in the second.
Mademoiselle Seles mène par 4 jeux à 3. Reprise. Manœuvre.
Graf serving 3-4 in the second. Down a set. Graf will be 21 next Thursday. Seles only 16. A rare miss hit from Monica.
Now, Steffi taking advantage of her huge first serve, getting her out of the court with that serve, and she can't return the next shot. Steffi's serve, if it's good on clay, wait till grass. It'll be much more effective.
Along the tape and fell foul on Graf's side. 30-15. Again, Seles had to go to that one-handed forehand to keep the ball in play.
And it was really unlucky for Steffi because she was there. She anticipated the cross court.
40-15.
There's that serve again. That's her best serve to the backhand side, that wide serve.
A point from 4-all.
Jeu, Mademoiselle Graf. Quatre jeux partout.
You just hope that championship finals come down to this level of play. What a treat.
Premier service.
Or come up to this level of play.
And then when it gets this close, the nerves enter into it. Who can deal with the pressure better?
Just hear her loading up on that last shot. Even gave it a little louder grunt as she stroked that two-handed forehand.
There's a theory to that grunt, though. You're blowing air out. It's supposed to be good to do that. A lot of players from Nick Bollettieri's have big grunts like that. Monica really showing a lot of emotion. This is her first Grand Slam final. She wants it bad. Going back to Nick Bollettieri a little bit, you know, he's not coaching Monica anymore, but he was coaching her for about 4 years, and he deserves a lot of the credit, I think, of her success, and I don't think she's giving him as much.
Bollettieri will have his protege, Andre Agassi, going for his first French Grand Slam title tomorrow. All. Don't forget tomorrow live cafe and croissants at 9 o'clock Eastern time, 8 o'clock for you folks out in the West Coast. Andre Agassi goes for his first Grand Slam title, as does Ecuadorian Andres Gomez at age 30, the 4th seed. Jimmy Connors will be joining us. Breakpoint Graf. A break that would allow Steffi then to serve for the set. Now that's a clean winner against most players, and Graf still got to the ball. She does have marvelous foot speed. In fact, the German press have said that had she elected even a couple of years ago to train for the Olympics, she could have made the German team as a 400 or 800 meter runner. showed that tremendous speed to get to that clever drop shot.
Avantage, Mademoiselle Graf.
Oh, Steffi just using her sprints to get to that shot. And then Monica runs hard for the shot.
She had the opening cross court, but couldn't get it over the...
And she knew it. As soon as she hit it, she screamed. She knew that she had missed it.
The tenacity of this young Yugoslav, Monica Seles.
Égalité.
The quality of this match is unbelievable. And that's a tribute to Steffi Graf. She came along and lifted the standard of women's tennis, and now these younger girls are playing like that.
Oh my, what a cross court.
Once again, Steffi hitting that a
Avantage,
great approach shot,
Mademoiselle
using
Seles.
some new tactics coming in, and Monica whipped it past her cross court.
Not even the semblance of anything tentative from Seles.
Jeu, Mademoiselle
Seles
Seles.
holds, it's 5-4.
Mademoiselle Seles mène par 5 jeux à 4. Reprise. Peu de silence.
Steffi Graf in a pressure service game.
Quinze 0.
Oh, off the net wide, 15-all. And here's our championship visa statistic. Winners 28-23, 51 total on clay. Testimony to the high-powered play of these two women. It's called good.
15
Steffi in real trouble here.
2 points from the championship is Monica Seles.
Silence, s'il vous plaît. Merci.
point from becoming the youngest champion in French Open history.
Un peu de silence, mesdames et messieurs. Merci. Silence, merci. Jeu, set et match. Mademoiselle Seles, 2-7-0, 7-6, 6-4.
7-6, 6-4. And now Carol and Esther Seles can believe they have a champion. And Monica is going to go to the court.
Monica! Baby!
He kisses his tie and hands it to his daughter to make some contact with his 16-year-old champion.
Esther,
but
you are the parents of the French champion. Did you expect it today, Esther?
Yeah, I am very happy. The absolute emotion. Here's the camera. L'émotion absolue.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Je n'y crois pas. Je n'y crois pas. When you came back from 6 points to 2 in that tiebreaker, maybe the turning point of this match.
I think it was for the first set, but then the second set she really came back strong, and I just played a couple of points well. But you know, she was lucky to get up 6-1 or 6-2 because I just hit some bad shots.
Vous savez, des tournants du match, il y en a eu beaucoup également dans le deuxième set lorsqu'elle est revenue à 3 jeux partout. Je pensais que ce n'était pas fait. Until the end, it wasn't decided. Jusqu'à la fin, c'était encore très indécis.
I mean, I didn't know it. Just last minute that I know I'm going to win, and I couldn't leave it happen. I just wanted it not to choke or anything, just play it and, you know, win.
Je ne voulais surtout pas m'étrangler d'émotion. Je savais pertinemment que jusqu'à la fin, ce n'était pas terminé. Et je voulais absolument ce dernier point. And a joy shared with the family. Une joie partagée en famille.
Well, I just want to thank my dad because he prepared me so well for this tournament. You know, I'm the youngest one to win it, too.
Understand every word,
I mean, I just can't
you
believe
didn't
it.
have to understand a
I think
single
you
word
expected that,
from Carol Seles. His daughter is the French Open champion. Welcome back to center court. Roland Garros. We're getting ready for the trophy presentation. Much yet to come. So that critical tie break. Still hard to fathom how Graf failed to win the first set. We'll see Andre Agassi in action in the semis against Jonas Svensson. And with Jimmy Connors, we'll take a look at the two men who will battle for the men's championship live tomorrow. Now let's sit back and enjoy. This is all part of the Grand Slam experience. And so the champion and the runner-up have arrived at the trophy presentation. And there she is, the youngest ever at 16. Last year it was Arantxa Sanchez Vicario with her defeat of Steffi Graf at 17. The smile of a champion, denying again Graf's hopes of a Grand Slam with this win today. And as she hoists that trophy high, as did Susan Longlon and Helen Wills Moody, Margaret Osborne, Doris Hart, Shirley Fry, Mo Connolly, Althea Gibson, Christine Truman, Margaret Smith, Yvonne Goolagong, and 7 times Chris Evert.
Monica must feel on top of the world. This moment is hers. Right now, she is the best player in the world. You don't know how long it's going to last, but she must be so thrilled.
And for many, runner-up is terrific, too. Not for Steffi Graf, who accepts second best today. But the fact is that Graf, her last 2 meetings with Seles, has been beaten both times in straight sets.
And she had a disappointing last year here against Arantxa Sanchez Vicario. A little bittersweet memories
First
for
of
her.
all, I would like to thank all of you who came out here today to cheer, and just really thank you. Without it, I couldn't go through this match or the rest of the week. Thank you very much. Thanks. I would also like to thank the French Tennis Federation because they really made this tournament unbelievable this year. It was just great. Everybody was treating us unbelievably. I'd like to give a big thank you to my parents who helped me so much this week, and all my friends, Jill and Stephanie and everybody.
Zahvala i organizatorima i roditeljima na sve ono lijepom. Malo reklame, jasno. Bravo, Monika. Simpatično, onako, mladenački, zahvalila se svima, svima je čestitala, svi su joj dali podršku u teškim mečevima. Želim početi sa čestitkama Moniki Seles na ovom pobjedi. Evo i kiše, evo i kiše. Želim samo reći doviđenja.
Bright colors of the umbrellas, light rain falling, and a bright sunshiny smile from the champion, and she's with Bud Collins.
Never been a sight like this at the French Open, like the funeral scene from our town with all these umbrellas, but this is anything but a funeral. Monica Seles, congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Do you feel you had 3 very difficult matches in this tournament against Maleva, Kaleshi, and Meski, nearly lost each one? Was that a better preparation than Graf had?
Oh, well, I just thought I was in much better close matches, but I really didn't think I'm going to do this well. You know, it's plus very nice because I'm the youngest one to do it too, and, you know, coming into here, I really didn't expect I'm going to have such a great couple of weeks of my life.
Were you a little frightened coming in here? You'd beaten her, you'd ended her 66-match winning streak in Berlin. Now all the pressure was on you. How difficult was that?
Well, I just coming into it, I really wanted to enjoy this match. I wanted to give him my best at the center court, the last match, and I knew if she's going to beat me, she'll have to play with there, and I just tried to hang in the match, and, you know, I wasn't afraid today at all.
You were not afraid.
No.
Down 6 points to 2, 4 set points in the first set tiebreaker. Could you imagine coming out of that?
Well, if I would have known in forehand, I would never have believed it, but I thought if she could go up 6-2, then I could maybe, and I just play point by point, and that's how it got to be.
Why did you win?
Oh, I don't know, because I love this tournament, and I really wanted it, and I really worked hard with it with my father for it, and it's just great.
He said you followed the strategy, but he was unable to explain. What was the strategy?
Oh, there was a little different strategy. You know, I can't tell you because we play much more many times
you
together.
May play a lot
but
more.
There was a couple of things to just try to do differently than I did in Berlin, and that's it.
Was the backhand the winning stroke?
I think the backhand and the forehand, but the problem was my serve today really wasn't going well, and she got to win a lot of points on it. And I mean, she served unbelievably today, I think.
Take a look at the face of a champion. This is not the shower you need, so go into a very well-earned shower.
Thanks.
Monica Seles is the champ.